I was in the place with my relationship with God where I was seeking for more. So He led my family to a ministry called Restore, where I heard the pastor say, let your walk talks louder than your talk talks. Then I heard someone say, if you have 2 hands and a heart, then you could do your part. You know, it's true what they say, that you know the truth when you hear it, because those words just pierced my spirit. It caused me to look at things in a whole new way. My life has never been the same since that day. But my life isn't the only one that they had touched through these years. From feeding the hungry, wiping away countless of tears. Now 6 years have came and went, and I can't even imagine how many hours they must have spent in fasting and in prayer, fighting that fight of faith, trusting God to just be there. Not every day for them was a walk in the park, but in their heart, God started a spark that He would set on fire, birthing into them His desires. God has poured out so much on His bride that they knew they could not run and hide. They were simply obeying God's command, not knowing what was at hand. They chose to walk humbly and be willing to go wherever God's Spirit should flow. They became people that would inspire the next generation to spread God's love to all the nations. He knows the sacrifices that you had to make and the risks that you were willing to take. He knows that you have been faithful and that you have been true. So a new anointing, God is going to pour out on you. So open your hearts and be ready to receive, because He is coming to all those who believe. I hear the Lord say we're about to encounter Him in a whole new way. All we have to do is press in. That is where the breakthrough begins. Getting to that place where we're so consumed by our Father that these worldly problems no longer bother. That place where His yoke is easy and His burden is light. We have to cling to God with all of our might. Our worship should be louder than our cries. We should be so consumed in His presence that time just flies by. God has been preparing us for when He comes, so we have to stay focused on His kingdom. We should be studying every day in the Bible, anxiously awaiting every day for His arrival. Our lives will reflect His heart, living a life that is set apart. God is coming soon, so we must be ready. Winning the race, slow but steady. Gathering, God says that you're just scratching the surface. So get ready, because He is about ready to take you into an even greater purpose.